week has been one of those weeks where dishes are not getting done at night. But my body is too physically wrecked to do it at night. And hubby is too tired. It's just one of those weeks that's just been really, really frustrating. So, hi, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good week. Frustrations are minimal. I'm tired of this. I'm very tired. At some point, there is going to be a coffee bar in this kitchen, coffee tea bar, so that it will hopefully open up some workspace on the counters. Obviously, there's no workspace going on right now, but that's a long-term plan. I want to get these cleaned out, and I know there's tea in here from the last trip we took to the Southwest, which was like early 2010s. But I just think overall there's some effort to be made in this cabinet. And one of the things I want to try, I think, is I was watching Erica Lucas the other day, and there was somebody else who talked about the 50-50 rule. Or the 50% rule, maybe it is. Something like this. And your cabinets are only 50% full. And I think I might be able to do that, especially because this is not in the right place. But because it looks like a coffee maker, when in actuality, it's a tamale / veggie steamer / pasta pot. Hoping that, well, no, it's not going to work today. Excuse me a minute, I'm sorry. Okay, my doctor went in and manipulated my ribs 2 weeks ago, and my vertebra. There were some vertebrae that were out of place. And I felt great for like a day and a half. And then it all fell back to where it feels like my ribs are collapsing in on themselves. Or like this morning, I stood up from a chair and I felt things lock and like I physically could not move. If I tried to stand up anymore, there was going to be pain. Kind of like when a joint freezes. And so I just had to like keep bending down. Like right now, when I stood up, I felt it again, not in my spine, but in my rib. And then it usually triggers a cramp. So today, hopefully, is the final doctor's appointment. She had to go in. I had twisted my sacrum somehow. And that's what was causing all the trouble. And not inhibiting me from making progress the last 4 weeks with PT. So I have my last appointment hopefully today, and I mean, like, I can stack my bones now. It just hurts when I pull my shoulder blades together. It hurts my ribs, and it kind of hurts the hinge joint in your lumbar. So but I can do it. I can stand up straight. It's like that hurts after a little while. So I'm looking forward to that being gone again. And hopefully this time it sticks. And then it's just a matter of strengthening with my PT for the next couple of months. And then hopefully should be good to go. Okay. I think a salad dressing jar, or salad dressing for me is usually out of a canning jar, but I like the idea of this. I have used this in the past, but I think it's probably a good idea for me to put it with canning jars. Which is a whole other thing that's gonna get its own day. Oh. Okay, these are tea strainers that go in our teacup for now. Like, I don't even have room to put my Mocha pot away. For tea bags, for mason jars, for arranging flowers. I'm gonna give that away. For tea bags. I usually just throw my tea bag away. I don't usually save my tea bag. And for making tea in a mason jar, but in a small mouth mason jar. So that is not going to work. Okay. Oh man. Dang it. So there's this, maybe it's not there anymore, Old Pueblo coffee roasters in Tucson, and they used to make this mocha mix that was delightful, obviously. And my aunt would go get some and ship them up to us. So this is at least like 10 years old, at least. I want to take down the info and see if I can order it, but I am not going to eat this. It doesn't even have a date on it, so I'm not going to, because I'm sure it has powdered milk in it. I must have gotten this in Canada because it's in French. Noël de Paris. Okay, this is just ridiculous. What nonsense is happening here? Okay. No. Okay. The teas I'm going to compost, but I have to unwrap them before I do that. Lavender, chocolate, and vanilla extract. This is only off by a few months, so I think I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to try it because it's tea. I like tea. Okay, so this is going to get... Okay, so these are the metal discs and the gaskets for my Mocha pot, but they need a home because they're going to get lost in there. So I'm putting them here along with my coffee things here. Okay, let's get busy. I know everybody likes these, but these crack so easily, especially in the dishwasher. bought a stainless steel insulated one, and it was the best thing ever. I actually have two. These are handy. I like these in terms of, you can make your coffee and come back in like 30 minutes and still warm. So this is going bye-bye. My face gets red. It's because I'm in pain. This thing, I used to have a Mocha. Well, I used to have a coffee maker, a Mr. Coffee that you could foam and do all that with. I think so. I could actually, yeah, I could. I wonder if I could. Since it's stainless steel, I wonder if I could just do this to warm the milk. I usually warm our milk in a pot and then use my Aero Latte. If nothing else, this would be a nice picture for my son to use outside to play. So save me from thrifting one. So we'll see. Yeah, that one's a we'll see. A lot of these teas are from 2002. Oh, Cafe Bustelo. 21. Love the can. So the only thing I have in here now is my coffee filters and my Mocha pot. Think when my back is hurting. So the only thing I have in there now are my coffee filters and my Mocha pot pieces, replacement pieces. Ideally, the coffee filters would go over there, but I've been making coffee with my French press more. Then I have my pour over, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get an able-bodied individual up there to clean it up for me, but it's not gonna be me. Hey, look, Easter candy. This is not Easter candy. That is something for me to use, but it needs to go somewhere else. This, I have not used this in a very long time because we don't entertain anymore. And I don't even know where the lid is. So if I can find the lid, what I used to do is make my coffee, do 2 pour overs, put it in here, and then I would have coffee when friends came over. Which we did have coffee there for a few. We did have friends over. If I can find the lid, we'll see if it hasn't, if I have enough room to keep it. If I can't find the lid, it has to go. Okay. Oh. Okay, this says 21, but I know they're all like locally sourced ingredients, so I think I'm going to be okay with that, with using that. That's a tea. Oh. These are supposed to be like wellness things, and if we're using them for wellness, I want them fresh. May 23rd. Okay. Okay, these are the teas I drink regularly, and I know these are in date. That I just got them. Yeah, these are good till 2026. So I know these are Easter candy that I forgot. So good. Okay. This is really uncomfortable. Okay. Let's see. Mountain Mama. Okay, this I know I don't need anymore. This was for when I was nursing my son. And he didn't really like the taste of it then. So that's going. The Huckleberry Trailhead. Oh, it doesn't have a date on it. Okay. I think it'll be okay. Anything that has huckleberry in it, I tend to use regardless of the date. Unless it's a really perishable item, because we're stealing food from the bears. Okay. Back when Trader Joe's had Irish breakfast tea. That's cool. This is my, I wish I knew what this was better so that I could make a better decision about whether to keep it or not. Okay, I'm gonna try one. It's traditional Navajo tea, and I wanted to try it. I'm not sure I did. I'm not sure I did. And it's beautiful. It's just packed in tea bags, so it's all compostable. So I'm going to save that and try some. Oh, golly gumdrops. Those are some old teas. Okay. And then I don't drink peppermint anymore because, oh, it's annoying. I don't drink peppermint. 2020, excuse me. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is a cord. This, oh. This is a cup that my daughter made me, but the finish on it is wearing off, so it's no longer, it's one of those paint your own, but the finish is wearing off, so you can't use it anymore. I don't want to get rid of it, but so I think I will see. Yeah, okay. Hey, I found the lid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay, more things too. Okay, tea filters. I was using these before I got my French press, but now I can do my French press, so I don't need these. So I wonder if I know some, but maybe my husband will take them to work. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna toss it. I don't need to add. I don't. Okay. Okay. So this is just going to be tea storage and some of my coffee making implements because I don't have a coffee bar right now Before we had our coffee bar over here, but it's better to have it by the sink, because then you have your water right there. You're not walking across the kitchen with pots of hot water. Okay. This, maybe my husband will use it, but I don't use an immersion blender. He wants one, so he keeps one. And this is for it, but we never use this in that capacity. We always use a bowl if he uses the immersion blender. This would be like for making smoothies, which I'm the only one who does that, or my daughter, and we pop it in the blender. Maybe it has a lid to it, so if I can find the lid, maybe my husband will use it to take his lunches in, like he usually packs a spinach salad every day. So, okay, so I really need some more of those containers, but I don't have any. But I have been looking for a place to kind of store that. My salad spinner. I have no idea where the red basket got put. I'll find it eventually, hopefully. But I can use this to corral my teas for right now, I think. Hey, Bubba. And then I'm also not going to bother washing that out yet. I'll do that later when my back is feeling better. Okay, so I kept 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teas. That will go there. Awesome. Okay. There's room in there. Wow. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes of tea that I am getting rid of, and then we'll deal with that as well. Okay, this I have stuck underneath people's noses for a while and it doesn't get used, so that's gonna go because I don't even know a date on it. This one. Okay, so I ran out of room in that thing. So I can put these here like this, because I will use them. Okay, I use that at least once a day. I remember I got this for chai flavored oatmeal, I believe. So it's more of an ingredient. And it should go down here. Okay, that'll be nice to get those 2 boxes gone, because that was looking really nice. Okay. What is this one? Oh, this is the one I just got too. Berry basil. I think this one will be good for summertime. I was thinking it would make some nice. Okay, so already I don't like this, but these are things that I will use. I'm gonna try this one. If I don't like it, pass it along. Okay, these are from when my daughter was into trying to manipulate her hair color. So I think they can be tossed because they are out of date, so I could not give them to anybody. Yeah, 2015. Okay. This one, I'm pretty sure is at least that old. This one, dandelion. Oh, dandelion instead of coffee. 2023. It is. It's crunchy. We're done with it. Okay, and then these. It would be nice to have these somewhere. I think these are still in date. Oh yes, I need to use them ASAP. Okay, so yummy. Everything is everything is coated in grease that's up here. Okay. So, knowing I need That's the thing that I hate. It's like when I order my tea online, it is a significant savings from buying it at my local health food store. So I buy it online. But it comes in a box of 6. I don't need 6. I just need like 2. So that annoys me. Okay. I know I want this. Hello. Who you kiss before bedtime? Who you kiss before bedtime?
Oh, the owl. Oh, the
Oh, the owl?
Oh, the owl.
That's a nice one.
Oh, the owl.
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 Oh, the owl. Who you kiss before bedtime? Oh, the owl. Got my shoes and your sissy's hat on, huh, bud? You're looking good. Now you just need a robe. Look like a wizard. This is my other French press. And I know I use that too. Oh. So. Put them upside down like that because when they come in the dishwasher, they're usually wet. So I don't want to stick it in and have it get musty. They're stainless steel, so they're dishwasher safe. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna go. Thing I can think of to use it for here in the kitchen, and it would be a good idea because he loves doing that, is putting something in there for my son to drink and letting him pour it because he loves pouring. I had to get him his own little stainless steel pitcher, the little like 2 or 3 ounce ones, so that we can put his maple syrup in it so he can pour on his pancakes or his waffles. Okay. I'm not really sure I need something like this in this capacity anymore. And I'm wondering what might be better. I've always wanted one of the larger thermoses, and that could be used for entertaining. We don't entertain right now. We since let's see, when we first had our little guy, we had family over for Thanksgiving the year after for his first birthday. My husband's family is like consistently 26 people, 20 people, plus us. So, hence, because I'm not standing around making coffees to order. But I don't really do this anymore. And I have the hot water, instant hot water pitchers. So when we host people outside now, I can just fill up the pitcher and it takes 2 seconds for them to heat up water. So I think this is going. I hate it because this is how I used to make coffee. And we all know the new things are not as good, but I can't take this with me. Like if we go somewhere in the wintertime, I would love to be able to have hot water with us so I can make tea and don't have to stop somewhere, or we can make coffee in the morning. And I think a thermos would be better for that. So, and if we host, I can always use the thermos for that. This is a non-negotiable. It just pretend you don't see it. Okay, and then let's see. Then I can take these and wash them. And then okay, so I'll have these in there. I was trying to think. My grocery order yesterday, my monthly one. Did I order tea? I think I ordered tea for my mom. And I restrained myself and said, no, you do not need tea. I hope I did. Okay. There's just so many good teas out there. They just sound so good. I couldn't resist the berry basil. That sounded really good. Okay, so I'm going to put our lilies back here, I think, and then my mocha pot will go there. And behind those is empty. Wahoo! Okay. Wow. Okay. So then the only thing I need to put up there is my pour over. Okay. Yay! Look at that. Cool. And then I think the cool thing would be once I can find a coffee bar, is all this stuff goes away. So then this can be water bottles and like Yetis and like stainless steel cups and things can go all right here. And then we free up more shelving in our cabinets for like plates and mugs and things, because somehow we have 2 shelves of coffee mugs and we go through them. Okay. Awesome. I love it. Check this out. Look at that. It's not packed anymore. Yay. There's some more of that. Those of you who have been around, there's more of that god-awful kitchen stuff to take down. Ugh. It's in everything. What is that? Contact paper. It's in everything. I seem to do this, don't I? I don't take a before. I need to really start taking a before. I forget. Okay, so I've got coffee filters and parts for my mocha pot. My mocha pot is dirty. Filthy. Dirty. I'm actually kind of wondering, I really want that to work because I don't want to buy hundreds of dollars of an espresso maker. So, but the mocha pot is just, it's so much to wash. And it's too hot to wash right afterwards. And so the coffee ends up sitting in there for a couple days or a week. So I really want the mocha pot to work. So I just have to figure out a system to make the mocha pot work, because I would much rather spend $40 on a coffee maker that makes okay espresso than $2 or $3 or whatever $100 I have to spend on a sort of okay espresso maker with 20-pound bar pressure or whatever. Okay, so I've got, boy, I'll be able to skip tea this month. Yay. Okay, so I've got one, there's 4 of these in there, so 6, 7. Then the Navajo tea, that's 8, and then 2 packages of iced tea, huckleberry iced tea, and then that's 10, and then berry basil lemonade tea, that's 11. No more tea. Okay, awesome. And then I have the coffee there. I've got 1 bag of coffee over there. I've got 1 bag of coffee I got at Christmas. 2 French presses and my pour over. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that looks good. And that's cleaned up. Hot diggity. Okay. These were a project with my son. Oh, and there's only 1 left, so we're good. I'm not sure. I wanted to keep the box just so that I could get rid of these all together when I get rid of them. But there's no sense. When my little guy was a year and a half, I guess, and we brought the kitchen out, one of the ideas for kids was to put, cinnamon sticks and anise stars and different things in salt and pepper shakers so that they could pretend that they were putting when they were baking, or it's a Montessori activity too, where they can smell. So I'm going to inventory his shakers that he has. They're out in the room when I go through the toys. And if he has all the ones that I figure is enough, then that's fine. If not, I'll put the one that's missing in here. So we'll just put this in the spice drawer for now. Okay. All right. Check that out. Okay, so all that's left is getting rid of these in the compost pile and recycling the boxes. So I had 11. I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I had 12 because I kept the chai for ingredients still. For like when I'm making chai flavored something. We're not going to count that because that's not tea. That is an ingredient. Okay, that's a baking ingredient. Okay, so I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The coffee mix plus 2, 3, the dandelion and the 2 other teas in there. So, what did I just say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yay! I kept less than I got rid of. Yay! Okay, and I can see what I have. The only other thing but that'll be a coffee bar. It's like the only other thing that can make this better is to be able to put like the alternative sweeteners up here. That's not going to work until I get a coffee bar. Okay, we're good. Thank you for coming along today. Thank you for your patience with me. And slowly but surely, we'll get there. I know I need to find the floor, but can't do that. I can't do a lot of lifting. I know somebody was saying, don't fill up your trash can and take it out when you're done. I can't lift the trash right now. So, but otherwise, yeah. Darn it, I see another box of tea. I overbought tea so bad. Okay. It is the tea that I use all the time though. So I probably took it to my parents and then brought it back, not knowing when I was going to go back there. Okay. 12 boxes of tea versus 17 and a Mocha mix. Okay. Thank you so much for watching today. And if you were working alongside of me and you got something done as well, let me know in the comments so we can cheer you on. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.